Savant syndrome is a phenomenon where someone demonstrates exceptional aptitude in one domain, such as art or mathematics, despite significant social or intellectual impairment. Those with the condition generally have a neurodevelopmental disorder, such as autism spectrum disorder, or have experienced a brain injury. About half of cases are associated with autism, and these individuals may be known as autistic savants. Enter Dr. Diane Powell, a neuroscientist and psychiatrist who has ventured into this uncharted territory. Dr. Powell was intrigued that some autistic savants could instantly know the answers to very complex math problems, such as instantly knowing the cube root of a multi-digit number. She suspected telepathy. As Dr. Powell stated, a mathematical savant would be somebody who can do complex math, but they never had any formal training in how to do simple math, like simple multiplication. I thought I could explain the savant skills by that kind of a modeling, but when I was looking more and more at some of these savant skills, the people who were able to express what their experience is, they said that they are not dividing in their head, and the answer just pops into their consciousness, and they don't know how they get it. And so I thought that just sounds so much like telepathy. Maybe it is. Dr. Powell conducted a groundbreaking study on telepathy in mathematically gifted autistic savant children. Her research unveiled startling evidence of telepathic communication, which manifested when these extraordinary children accurately answered complex mathematical questions. As Dr. Powell further stated in an interview, they thought initially that this girl was a mathematical savant because she was giving the answers to these very complicated math questions. For example, multiplying 6 digits by 6 digits, finding cube roots of 6-digit numbers, that thing. And she couldn't do simple math. She couldn't do simple multiplication. And what happened was when this therapist that works in the home with the girl, she made a mistake and she found that the girl would copy her mistakes. One time, she switched from using a calculator to generate the answer to this equation because they were beyond her ability. The answer switched when she went from using a calculator to an iPad to a logarithmic expression. And the girl actually typed out the logarithmic answer. And that is what made the therapist go, "Whoa, what is happening here?" Dr. Powell continues. For example, if the answer was what the number would be if you were using a different base, let's say you were going to have the answer expressed in binary notation, just a series of ones and zeros, this girl would be able to express the answer in the ones and zeros to make them simple, because that is a binary expression of the same number. So it is absolutely amazing. Then a second therapist, independently, who worked with the girl because she has about 4 therapists who work with her. The second therapist independently had a similar experience where she made a mistake and the girl repeated her mistake. Then she saw this often enough that she said, "Hey, it's like you're reading my mind." Then she had the thought, "How do you say I love you in German?" And the girl typed out the German for I love you, ich liebe dich. So this created the opportunity to go and test her with 2 independent therapists. And the results, if people go to my website and they want to read the abstract, you will see that the results are astounding. I mean, there is this one period where I have over 4 hours of experimental footage with her. And there was a period of about 10 minutes of where she gave out of 162 random numbers, and I was generating these with a random number generator. Out of 162, she only made 7 errors, and each one of those she corrected on the second try. So what are the key takeaways from this research? First and foremost, the findings suggest a connection between autism and psychic abilities, opening up a new realm of possibilities for understanding the autistic mind. Secondly, Dr. Powell's work is a testament to the importance of an open-minded approach in science, one that is willing to explore unconventional hypotheses and challenge established norms. Lastly, the implications of this research extend beyond autism, prompting us to reconsider our perception of normal cognitive abilities and the untapped potential of the human mind. To sum it up, Dr. Powell's research on telepathy among autistic savant children has revealed evidence of psychic abilities, challenging our preconceived notions about the capabilities of the human mind. These findings not only shed light on the mysterious world of autism, but also encourage us to remain open to exploring the uncharted territories of human cognition. The research findings and their implications serve as a reminder that the human mind is an enigma, full of untapped potential and surprising abilities. This is an exciting time for neuroscience and psychiatry, as we continue to unlock the secrets of the human mind and venture into realms previously thought impossible. The journey is far from over. It has only just begun.